All right, so this is going to be a demo about holding space with someone, with a friend, with a seeker, with someone you care about who recently returned to a habit that they were trying to change. In the demo, Shawn and I are partner pairs in the Seek Healing community, and I'm about to meet him for lunch, coffee. We're just meeting up for our weekly meeting. Hey.
Hey, Jen. How are you today?
I'm pretty good. It's been a kind of a long day. I've been looking forward to seeing you. Work was kind of crazy this morning.
Yeah.
What's up with
I got something kind of difficult. Difficult for me to be honest with and admit to you.
Yeah, what's up?
Well, recently I returned to IV use of heroin. And it's been this kind of snowballing effect of things that have been happening in my life recently.
Dang, yeah. I know it's been a while since you used that, right?
Yeah. It's been probably 4 years or so. And so, yeah, I'm like just trying to actually deal with the shame of it and kind of not let it spiral out of control by getting honest about it. And, I knew I could trust you to not judge me and be honest about it. So.
Yeah. Oh. Thank you so much for willing to be honest with me, or talking about it with me. I'm like aware right now of how, like, I could tell you're like a little shaky and like afraid to say it or something, and I'm just glad we're talking.
Yeah. Thank you for listening.
What went down? What happened?
So, like, I've been really struggling with like heartbreak recently through my last connection, and so I like saw her again, and it brought up just a ton. Allie.
Allie.
It just brought up a lot of raw emotions, and like in that moment, I think like when I went home, it was just like.
Like you actually saw her?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I actually saw her, and like for the past year, I guess I felt like I was like good with it, like I had gotten over it, and.
Yeah, I remember you told me about her. It was a while back, but it was big. Yeah.
So all that came back, and then really just my self-care and everything just hasn't been there recently. Like I haven't been myself.
Like even since before you saw her? Or?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Probably in the last like 3 months or so. Like, yeah, just haven't had any motivation to do anything right in my life, and so it was like accumulation of a lot of things. But I think seeing her finally and like dealing with that heartbreak kind of like sent me over the edge, and just went back to a bond that I love. It makes me comfortable and warm, and like everything will be all right.
Totally.
Kind of miss that euphoria.
Yeah. When you said that about her, I just like, I feel sad, like almost to the point where I'm going to start crying too. Like, there's just like a lot of heartbreak there.
Yeah. So now I have like so much shame about it though. Like, 'cause I thought.
About going back to dope?
Yeah, about going back to it. Because, like I've been 4 years or 5 years clean now, and was really proud of that. And so now it just feels like everything in my life is a downward spiral, and like using again, and sometimes I just question like if I want to be in this world anymore. Like what am I living for? And that really scares me, returning to the use, because I know I have an option out. Like, I could just be a number. Like, I could just be another overdose victim, you know, and like maybe my family would understand that in some way, or yeah, so it's really important that I came to you and talking about it now.
Yeah.
To try to reverse this shame cycle somewhere.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That amazes me. Like hearing that, I'm like, just the awareness or something that it takes to, in the middle of everything that you're going through, to be aware that you're in a shame spiral and then actively try to reverse it by coming and talking to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I really hear that, like what the shame spiral feels like, that it's like you had 4 or 5 years and now you have to like restart that clock. And I know that you're such a, just somebody that a lot of people in the recovery community look up to. And wow, yeah, I can imagine that it must be, like, it must feel almost impossible to tell the community that, and then it sounds like it's just spiraling into, yeah, I heard you say just spiraling into a place where you feel like you don't even want to be in this world.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, yeah, trying to grasp onto any parts of hope, you know, like, to stay in this world. I think definitely, like, my relationships and like seek healing, and yeah, now that I have reflected this, like, I'm finding a lot of reasons.
So it's
To
like
try
a mixed
again.
experience. Like you feel the hope sometimes, because you've obviously been spending a lot of time thinking about it. I'm getting how much like thought and went into and like courage building up to just have this conversation right now.
Yeah. And feel relief right now in doing so. Like, it's now not something that I'm hiding, or like it can't grow in the dark, you know, and that's important for me.
Yeah.
To have this integrity and vulnerability, like, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And we can both keep our eye on it, you know.
Exactly.
However I can show up for you in this, I hope you know you can ask me for whatever. So what exactly happened? You saw her in the park and then you went and picked up immediately? Was that like recently or a couple weeks ago, or?
This was about 3 days ago.
Okay.
Yes,
So did you
it
just
was
pick
very
up enough
recently.
for like that one session, or are you still dosing now?
Just that one session, but it kind of scares me, because like now it was something that I didn't seek out before and didn't really have a resource, and then now it's like,
Yeah, how did
it's
you?
there.
Did you
know?
find or you found somebody that you can get it from? Yeah.
Yeah, I could always sniff it out if I want. Yeah.
Yeah. So are you planning to pick up again, or how are you feeling about it right now? Because I guess you probably haven't gotten sick yet.
Yeah, right now I feel good about not using. Yeah. I feel like now that I've like came forward and been honest with at least somebody, I'm finding more and more reasons to not use. So, thank you.
Yeah. I mean, it's like amazing to hear, because I'm over here like, I don't know if I'm not even doing anything except just, hearing that has me like grateful, because I'm also just feeling a lot of care. Like, I really, really fucking care about you, Shawn.
Thank you.
And I would just imagining, what you said about becoming another one of those numbers is bad enough to bring up tears again for me. So.
Yeah, same here. I gotta make a commitment to not be one of those numbers.
What's that right now?
Thinking about how many of my friends are already numbers, and how, just how much that would have hurt my family, how much it would have hurt my Sikh family, how much, just the importance, I think, is hitting me. What I can do to not be one of those numbers, and,
It would make a huge difference for me.
it's really real for me right now.
Well, I also get to what feels scary for me too is how the line between intentionally ODing and unintentionally too. I think that's kind of just, if you're open to some questions.
Sure.
Just wondering if you, or were you buying fentanyl specifically, or did he sell it as heroin?
He sold it as heroin.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think in really caring about it not being unintentional. Do you have test strips, or?
I do not. Now, where would I get them?
We can get some. They have them at the Sikh Healing office.
Okay.
It's easy to use. I know that there's been a lot of contamination in different things that are being sold lately, and the just especially not having used in a long time,
Yeah, that was definitely a concern, but I think it was at the back of my mind when all of it was actually happening. So, yeah, if I could get some of those and just have them on hand just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, not to say
Thank
that
you
you're
for
going to
bringing
pick
that
up
up.
again. I know you said you're not planning to.
It's never the plan.
It's never the plan. Exactly.
Yeah.
They have naloxone at the office too.
Okay, awesome.
To keep on hand.
Yeah. Any good needle exchange that you know of?
Yeah. WinCap here in Asheville, they are open 9 to 5 every day. You can. That's actually probably even easier than getting naloxone at Sikh Healing.
Okay.
Because they give it out for free.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
It's good to know that it's there if I need it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you need right now to feel, I don't know, just anything that you need to feel supported in this conversation, or, I think I feel a little awkward bringing up the harm reduction stuff because you said that you aren't planning to pick up again, but.
Yeah, no, I think, I have all the support I need. I just need to utilize it better and more. And so, I appreciate everything, about our conversation now, what you've done in the past, and what you do for people every day. It's a lot of gratitude.
Yeah, totally. Well, if it helps, I'm really also totally open to, if you want to call me, if you do end up picking up again, I'm happy to be on the phone. That's even better, honestly, than having naloxone nearby, because I can, just in case something happens, and I'll actually be with you so you're not alone.
I'd be open to that. I like the safety of that.
Yeah. And also maybe decide not to, and it's just helpful to call me in the morning. You can just call me literally anytime. We can talk it through.
Thank you. Makes it a lot easier, just anytime.
Just anytime. Cool.
Thank you again. Cut.